It's time for some updates to the Night Machine demo. This time we wanted to focus on how cards are shown and the lifetime of cards during gameplay. We're calling this the conveyor belt. Cards are dealt into your hand from the right, and if you're holding too many cards, they get shredded starting from the left. This should help avoid situations where your hand is jammed with unplayable cards. Cards can also be repositioned in your hand, which allows you to prioritize which cards will be discarded first, and also enables cards with positional effects to function properly. So stuff like duplicate the card to the right of this card makes a lot more sense. We've also added timed cards, which are cards that change their behavior based on how long they've been in your hand. For instance, a card that repairs 5 armor when it's first dealt, but it goes down every few seconds, so you have to play it pretty quick. Plus, we just generally added a whole bunch of new cards to the roster. In addition, we made balance changes to weapons and armor, loot drop rates, enemies, cards, and the prices you pay for stuff in the shop. Overall, this should just make the whole thing better and more fun for everybody, but we'll let you be the judge of that. Or, judges, plural. We'll keep improving the balance as more gets added. Ship mods of the same type can no longer be stacked, so if you have Sabotage 1 and 2 unlocked, only Sabotage 2 can be applied. We see this more as upgrading mods instead of unlocking multiple of the same one. Some housekeeping items. We added a selected card zoom setting, so for players on smaller screens and people who just want to be able to read their selected card more clearly, you can make it a little bit bigger, or a little bit smaller. The choice is yours. We've also added controller support, which is a work in progress, so if you run into any issues with it, let us know. We've made adjustments and improvements to the loot UI. We've moved the unlocked items and cards screen to the end of a playthrough so it's not distracting you through the run. We've changed the starter decks for both ships in the demo. And as they always say in these things, UI improvements and a whole bunch of bug fixes. It is true though. I think that's it for now. Stay tuned for more. Try the demo out on Steam and let us know what you think. Thanks.